everyone, and welcome to ReJoyce Reborns. I am here with the stunningly beautiful Joyce Anna and the stunningly handsome Owen James. And today I'm going to be doing the challenge from Holly Church. It's the Don't Say the L Word challenge. Yeah, and I also have something very exciting to show you that I was very, very thrilled about because it's taken me forever. So before I explain their outfits, excuse me, I'm gonna move my little mat here. So, as you all know, I've been having lots and lots of troubles with the bottles. Sealing them. I went to Walmart and actually bought the wrong one because I got liquid latex, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was. And it just formed in the tip of the nipple. And then when it dried, it fell out like a ball. So, my good friend and sister on Facebook told me that she uses super glue or silicone from Walmart. Now, I bought the super glue, as you know, from my last haul from the dollar store for $1.25 because I figured, you know, if it doesn't work, I'm only out $1.25. I'm not out like $8 like I was for the latex, which I should have got silicone. I don't know why I didn't. Anyways, I used the super glue last night. I let it dry overnight. Willow, honey, no. And I know it dried white. I don't mind that for now because I am going to get the silicone. But when you put the bottle upside down, you can't tell it dried white. And it's totally sealed. Totally, absolutely sealed. There is no leakage, and I can put it on them. Push on it and everything. There's like no leakage at all. So I'm really, really excited that that worked with the super glue. I'm just going to close my cupboards because my husband left them open. And if I don't close the bottom cupboards, the cats will go in them. So, today, my beautiful sweethearts, I almost said the L word, are going to wear, Owen James is going to wear this Tigger outfit. It is hard. That I got him from Once Upon a Child with the feet. Wow, it's hard. And he's just going to wear a pair of white socks underneath. And he's going to wear these scratch mittens. I'm having a hard time with this, y'all. And this hat. Joyce Anna is going to wear this beautiful pink onesie that I got from Once Upon a Child with the cat and the heart on it. These gray pants that she had with the bows on them. And these pink and gray socks. And these slippers with the raccoons on them. And this hat with a butterfly on it that says Little Darling and the stripes. I'm really having a hard time with this challenge, and I'm pretty sure I just said little. That was because I read that. Look, it's right there. Oh. Alright, let's see how I do the rest of the video. Okay. I'm going to do Joyce Anna first. And I'm also going to change their diapers and freshen them up. Because, as you can hear, I have my patio door open. It's a beautiful day out today, but it does look like rain. Birds are happy. They ate all their seed in the bird feeder in 2 days. I will show you. So this is my backyard before. I will give you a quick view here. This is the before view, and I'll show you the after view. We got vines there we transplanted from our old house. We got the tree there. we transplanted from the old house that was only, when we moved here, come on Willow, when we moved here, that tree was just itty bitty. I'll say itty bitty. And my iris is there. This iris has not bloomed. It bloomed when my cat Jeremiah passed away, and now Grandpa passed away and it's blooming again. It never ever blooms there also, from our old house. Then there we have 2 bird houses, 2 bird feeders, and these baskets are going to be cleaned out and repotted with a different flower. That's our bird feeder. It's usually full. They're just piggies and they eat lots. This plant was dying. It was a lot worse than what it is, and I saved it from out front when we first moved here last year. That is a little maple tree I planted, and I just said little again. But all this is going to be cleaned up, and I am going to put my wishing well that I built myself right there. I made it for my grandfather's 95th birthday. He said he wanted a wishing well. I am so sorry, all my batteries died and I just said little again. Okay, let's see how I do the rest of the video. So yeah, I'm gonna put the wishing well I made him for his 95th birthday. I asked him what he wanted and he said a wishing well. So I literally went out, spent $300 on wood and built him a wishing well. And of course it came back to me because I built it. And it is about that high and it's huge, and I'll show you when I put it in my backyard. It started out really teeny, I'll say teeny, and it just kept growing. So I put this stick in because this little girl right here, my Santana Anna, knows how to open the screen and she will take off. Even though she's a rescue, she will take off. So I'm going to change the beautiful babies now and stop mumbling. And get this video up so y'all can watch it. I'm going to start with this beautiful beauty here, and as you noticed, I am using, I'm sorry, someone's mowing the lawn and I really don't want to shut the door because it's so nice out and I need the breeze because I'm sweating. I actually was eating popcorn with my husband while we were watching a movie, and I crunched on the kernel and I fractured my tooth and it's really sore and it needs a root canal. So they upped my pain pills because I'm also dealing with my knee, which has osteoarthritis, and I'm getting a knee replacement at the end of summer. I said I don't want it done before summer. So I'm dealing with a cracked tooth and a sore knee, and I have a personal issue I'm dealing with. I wasn't really going to say anything, but I have nothing to hide, so I'll tell you all. I have severe endometriosis. It runs in my family. And endometriosis, I'm not sure if y'all know what it is. I will put a link in the description below so you can read about it. It's little growth. Yeah, I think I said that right. On the endometrium cells, walls of your uterus, and it can spread up and actually attack other organs, and it can turn into endometrial cancer. My mother had it so bad. It actually was up near her heart, choking her heart. She had to have a full hysterectomy emergency, and she had to, I like patting her bum, I'm sorry y'all, and she had to have a bladder sling put in and have her bladder repaired. So I'm also dealing with endometriosis. I need a full hysterectomy. So that is also what I'm waiting for. So I'm having 2 surgeries. Then I should be as good as new. I am going to get glasses on June the 15th because I was born with a very lazy eye. My mother did not want the surgery to correct it because she didn't want them messing with my eyes. But the problem is now I'm having a lot of issues with my right eye. Like when I go to type on my phone, I'll go to type a letter and I'll actually put push the next letter beside it because my vision is off with that eye. So basically, I have one good eye right now. And also, as you all know, I have a craft room. And I'm going to move you. And I'm turning half my craft room into a nursery, which is exciting. Sorry, I'm very thirsty. I just got to take a drink here. I'm a Nestle water hound. I don't drink the Brantford water because it does upset my stomach and the rest of my bowels. Anyways, so I'm turning half of my craft room into a nursery, so I still have a craft room, and it's exciting. And yeah, I'm just looking. I'm on the lookout for a stroller right now. Actually, a baby buggy. I found a pram I like. It's $269 at Walmart. Yeah. So, I forgot to show you all her diaper. It's just the same one that she always wears. The Huggies Winnie the Pooh. This is back and front on it. I always like them smelling fresh powder, so I always just spurt a little powder in here and then smuck out the excess over there, and they always smell fresh. The only reason why I don't use the Wonder Wafers is because in some cases I've actually heard of it staining the doll's body, and I have seen some videos where it actually did stain the doll's body, so I'm very nervous to use them. I do have one I got from ReJoyce Anna when I first got her, and it's still in its original package because I'd much rather use powder. They scare me. I know some people I watch use them, but they scare me. So I was up in my craft room today sorting through clothes because, as you know, my Reborn clothes is a huge mess. Yes, that's that foot socky. Sorry, I got something in my throat today, and my allergies are really bad today. I'm allergic to ragweed, and they're cutting the grass, so. And I was sorting through the clothes, and I'm like, boys' clothes on this in this box, girls' clothes in this box, until I clear out the one dresser I'm going to be using for them. And I'm going to make the top of the dresser into a changing station and add a little pad on top of it. So I'm really excited to do that this summer. And I will show you a before and a after and do a tour and review. And I'll have it, like, I'll do a craft room tour as well because I'm big into crafts. And also this summer, I'm going to be trying my hand at reborning, which I am very, very excited. I've decided on using the air dry paints because I'm not going to be putting vinyl in my oven because I've heard of it causing problems, and like the chemicals stay in your oven and stick to your food from the vinyl. So I'm going to use the air dry paints. I know you can buy little ovens, but I think I'm just going to stick to the air dry. ReJoyce Anna was done with the Genesis Heat Set paints, and Owen James was done with the air dry paints. And I can notice a difference with ReJoyce Anna. I don't know. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's daylight, so you should. But my camera lens is pretty bad. Like, it's all cracked. So bear with me until I get my new camera. As you can see, she has the mottling. And if you feel ReJoyce Anna's skin, she has a almost like a textured feel to her skin. Her skin is different than Owen James. If you feel Owen James's skin, his skin is all smooth. Like, it doesn't have that textured feeling, even when I rub her cheek. Her cheeks and her eyes look a lot redder on camera than what they actually are. I just thought I should let you know. And that one actually looks a little purple, that other one. So that is the difference that I noticed between the paints. I love them both. Like, I have no issues with Genesis and no issues with the air dries. I love the both babies. I think I'm just gonna out-tuck these. I was gonna in-tuck them, but Santana Anna, don't knock over mommy's camera, my little sweetie. So I just said little, didn't I? I'm gonna have to look at that when I go back and edit. I wonder how many times, y'all, if you want to count how many times I said that in this video and put it in the comments, I wouldn't mind at all. I never said who the hats were made by, but this hat is made by Gerber Baby, and it's 0 to 6 months. But if you buy the hats in Walmart that is 0 to 6 months, I find they're huge. Even the 0 to 3 months are huge. This one fits her so perfect. And I am going to put her mittens on. I almost said it again. I'm really trying not to say that word. It is so hard. I thought, oh, hang on, yo. My cat took off with my brush. I thought it would be so easy to upload a video and not say that word. Ha ha ha. I was so wrong. It is hard. I am gonna comb her hair now because it is a hot mess from her sleeping. There's beautiful girl. Yes. Mama loves you so much. And yes, I will never, ever, 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 ever sell Joyce Anna or Owen James. Oh. I don't know. I must have got some water on her eyelashes when I was drinking. Hang on a second, y'all. I'm just gonna quickly grab a Q-tip because I don't want to hurt her eyelashes. I didn't wet her hair today, but I did when I took a drink. I dribbled a little bit. Sometimes I have that problem of dribbling a little bit outside the right of my mouth because, as I've stated in other videos, I did have a stroke in 2006 when I was 25 years old. I had a heart condition that went undiagnosed because they thought it was panic attacks and they misdiagnosed me. And it was actually Wolff-Parkinson's Wright syndrome, which is an extra electrical pathway in the heart. And it brings your beat to a very high, dangerous beat. My heart was going 313 beats per minute, which then it's not really beating, it's quivering. So I died. Yes, I said that. I died. And I was actually dead for 12 minutes before they were able to revive me. And that's when I had this stroke from lack of oxygen. And I am left with what is called supraventricular tachycardia, which is, again, it's the fast heart rate. Sometimes when it goes fast, I can usually bring it down by doing, like, they call it vasago maneuvers, or there's a certain pressure point on your neck. You can do, if I can't calm my heart rate down, I have to call an ambulance, and they have to give me a medication called adenosine, which stops your heart for 3 to 6 seconds so it can reset itself. or they have to use the defibrillators on what they call, the setting would be cardio version. So, but I'm doing very well so far. It's been 5 years since I've had to call 911 for my heart. Knock on wood. Hang on, move, Willow. I gotta knock on this wood. I'm very superstitious. Can you tell? So my family doctor is going to write me a letter stating that it's been so long, and I am actually going to go for my driver's license because I am able to now because it's been so long. So I'm excited about that. And I know, like, don't y'all worry, I know the symptoms and how I start to feel before it happens. So I wouldn't be on the road, I would pull over. It just doesn't happen suddenly. I can feel it coming on. But, like I said, 5 years. So I'm happy about that. I want to get my driver's license. I'm going to get a vehicle. Willow! She licked her eyelashes, y'all! Oh my goodness, you silly girl! And Owen is wearing the Newborns one, that's the back. I always get it mixed up with this, which is the front. And when I open up the diaper, I mean, I don't put it on backwards, it's just when I open up, I think that looks like a front. I'm sorry about the mowing the grass, but like I said, I am sweating. I'm waiting for my pain pills to kick in. My tooth is really sore. It does look like rain, so I think that's why my knee is acting up today from the osteoarthritis. And I am going to show you Owen James's skin, or vinyl, I call it skin. Because I do think you'll be able to see the difference between the two paints. Now, Joyce Anna was reborn by the talented Agnes Wozni, a wonderful Polish lady in Hamilton, Ontario. And this handsome little man was reborn by the awesomely talented Jo Berland. I actually talked to her on Facebook, and I was so freaking excited, and I sent her pictures of Owen and everything. I was so excited to talk to her. So, this video is getting really long. I'm going to cut it out here and come right back. Sorry, y'all. I just don't like my clips to be long when I edit them and put them in Movie Maker. But as you can see, his skin, even in the light, it's very smooth. It has no texture at all. And with his arms, you can tell that his skin has no texture. I love both paints. I love the Genesis Heat Set feel with a little bit of texture, and I love the air dry feel with no texture. I think the textured skin feels more of a newborn preemie feel, and the smooth skin feels more of a little bit of older baby feel, just in my opinion. But I am gonna go with the air dry paints. I think that'll be easier for me to start with. And there is a couple starter kits. I've checked out both McPherson's Crafts and, oh, there it is, and Bountiful Baby for starter kits for reborning. So yeah. The baby socks always fit Owen James's feet so much better because Joyce Anna has itty bitty feet. Like, her feet come up to his toes. I said itty bitty. I didn't say the L word, although I said it probably like 50 times during this video. It is a lot harder than I thought, y'all. If you haven't done this challenge yet, I recommend doing it. Not only is it fun, but it's hard. It's like I stop and think for a second before I say something because I know I'm gonna say that word, and I try and replace it with itty bitty. So I don't know. I think this is going to be a longer video. I am still working on my day in the life video. of both babies. It is going to be in 3 or 4 segments because it is hugely long, like I mean long. Each segment is probably 25 minutes. I don't know how to film it any shorter. I see some day in the lives and there may be like 25 minutes, and the way I filmed it I'm happy with, so I'm just gonna leave it and put it up for y'all. Maybe you can watch one segment one day, one the next, or if you have nothing to do, watch the whole thing. It's up to you. I'm just leaving this onesie on. I left Joyce Anna's too. And here's his baby Tigger. He looks so stunning. Both babies look stunning. I'm gonna have to take pictures for my Facebook group. Also, if any of you would like to add me on Facebook, I don't have a problem with that. I will put the link to my Facebook down below. I really, really love this community, and I love all the people in it. And I actually said to my husband the other day, it is sad because I get more support from my Reborn community than I do most of my family. Like, I have my grandma's support, I had my grandpa's support, that's not counting my husband. He doesn't count because he supports me fully. And I have my mother's support with my Reborns, but that's it. Like, my one aunt likes them. My other aunt and cousins, as you know, don't like them. The other day I was told she would rather throw them on the road than hold one. My one cousin calls them demon dolls, and it hurts my feelings so much. It doesn't matter what they feel. I love my babies. I will never ever give up my hobby. I will never stop loving them. I will never ever sell Joyce, Anna, or Owen James ever, 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 ever in a million years. And I am going to will them to my husband. If anything should happen to me, and my husband, I'm going to will them to my mother because she loves them. So, yeah, that doesn't matter. But I have a tremendous support in this community on YouTube and on Facebook. I've had wonderful, wonderful emails. I just, it kind of makes me teary-eyed because I love you guys so much, and I just want to thank you for all the support you have given me and continue to give me. And if you want to add me on Facebook, go ahead and do so. I have nothing to hide. Yeah, so I'm here, I'm out there. My husband is a politician for the Libertarian Party of Canada and Brant riding, so we're out there anyways. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you want to comment down below, if you've counted how many times I've said the L word, feel free to do so. I love you all. I hope you have a good afternoon.
Hello.
What?
Hello.
Do you hear him? This is my husband. All right, come here. Come here.
What?
Y'all seen my face so many times. Now that he said his word, I'm going to show you his face. That is my loving, wonderful, handsome. I am so sorry, y'all. My camera died. It couldn't take Rob's handsomeness. Here is my handsome honey. I don't know why he's holding back his hair. I do. I have to give him a haircut.
I need a little haircut.
Y'all, he is not fair.
I'm a little good looking.
This is my husband. This is my best friend, my lover, my soulmate. We've been together.
This little hair right there.
We've been together for 15 years. We've been married for 4. I love him very much. He is my world. He has saved my life, literally. And, yeah.
See you in a little while.